Lake Macquarie and the Warners Bay Club. Deep into the board line of the It's just going into the over the boundary now for a throw-in. Lake Macquarie's kicked in there in their own quarter of the attacking area.
Sorry, mate, what's your name?
Justin.
Oh, sorry. So just help each other out there.
Yeah,
No idea.
That's all right. So it looks like another throw in there, deep in the Lake Macquarie forward 50. Quick snap into the danger centre, and it's been rushed through for a point.
There's a slight wind favouring the Lake Macquarie team at the moment. The weather here is as clear as a bell. There's a disposal there that's been intercepted by the Warners Bay. It's a mark low down on the ground. Well done. Now disposing right, deep kick right down out to the boundary. It's going to the Lake Macquarie player. Looks like there's height allowing that to play on.
Warners Bay have got a couple back there. Good handball out. Great link-up play there to clear the danger, and a great kick forward. Well judged in the air by the Warners Bay player.
There's a great mark by the Warners Bay player. Chase for the ball there from Lake Macquarie. They're just getting it down out of the centre. Intercepted again by Warners Bay.
Great one-hand pickup, looking for it to help. Good handball back to... And that's a great mark, low down. Oh, he hasn't paid it, play on. Good handball through. That's a mark. Looking at another forward entry.
Well, mark down in the back line of the Lake Macquarie team there. Well done, and the Warners Bay group are penetrating quite well at the moment. Another good mark out wide near the boundary by the Lake Macquarie. Long driving disposal there to the Lake Macquarie player. Oh, he's been punched from the ground from Warners Bay, running through really strongly. The Warners Bay player. A very careful disposal from a Lake Macquarie to another Lake Macquarie player there to drive it into the forward line. And there's
a great intercept mark. We'll have a throw in nearly in the centre of the field. Both teams are still feeling their way out. A few rush kicks, few footballs that are hitting the ground, but they'll get there, just adjusting. Great hit out by Warners Bay. Towed along the ground. Handballed it out.
A high tackle, not paid. Warners Bay on the attack again. Pushing it right down the field there. Just outside the 50. But the Dockers have got hold of the ball again and returning it downfield, right over the square. Great handball there from the Dockers. Moving it right through to the forward line and a mark right inside the 50, 35 metres out. On the left-hand point post. I think it's well within his kicking range. And a long high kick to the goals. And it looks like it's a goal. It is a goal, straight through the middle.
Yeah, a little bit of forward composure by the Lake Macquarie team to set up that goal. Warners Bay need to look at lower targets rather than bombing it in long. Need to spot them up, move the ball a little bit quicker than what they're doing at the moment.
I've just been informed that the goal kicker is Logan, and he's kicked 6 goals last week, so he's carrying that form on to today.
Back in the centre, and Lake Macquarie win it out.
Lake Macquarie have got it again, straight into the forwards, and this Logan's kicked a horror kick to the boundary.
So it's going to be a throw-in deep inside the Lake Macquarie attacking area. Pretty dangerous position here. Look for the small forwards to get on to the end of these, and maybe
They're
a
out
quick
looking
snap.
for the ball there into the scrub, into the wetlands. Hope a crocodile doesn't get him. There he comes. Throw-in occurred. It's tapped by Lake Macquarie. Run through
And it's a behind.
for a point. Behind rush there. The score at the moment now is Lake Macquarie's 2 behinds, 2 goals. I beg your pardon, 1 goal, 2 behinds, 8 points. To Warners Bay 0 at the moment. Good disposal out from Warners Bay from their own goal line. Great mark, dropped it though. He kicked on the Warners Bay player. Right down now into the Lake Macquarie's half of the territory. A handball to anybody. No, it's Warners Bay's got it now. And another handball to Warners Bay player. A bit wide of his mate. Now the Dockers have got it again. It was long disposal right down into the forward line, but intercepted by the Warners Bay back there. Number 4. Lake Macquarie's intercepted the disposal out from there. Through into the centre now, going again. Looks like the Lake Macquarie player is going to have an attempt at the goal here. Looking confident. And he's put his boot to it. It's a long driving kick. It's not a. It is now a run rush. No, it's a goal. Looks like it's been a kicked goal off of many hands around the goal mouth. This has been awarded a goal. That brings the score to 2 goals, 2 points, 14 points. Warners Bay 0 at the moment, but Warners Bay have been really pressing when they get the ball, and also they've got very strong defence. So far it's been quite a physical game.
So back in the centre, Warners Bay look like they might have a bit of a clearance here.
The Dockers have intercepted that ball there. The Warners Bay player tried to run just a little bit too far, got caught, dropped the ball. Now it's been kicked right down into the forward line again of the Dockers. Looks like it's going to run over the boundary, beat the players. No, there's Warners Bay player dashed in to grab that ball. Now it's the Dockers got hold of it. And a very brave attempt to take the ball, and a great tackle by the Warners Bay player.
Yeah,
no fear shown by both players.
Just a little bit high on that occasion, so it's a free kick to Lake Macquarie. And the Warners Bay women's coach has just entered the field for the first time after 8 weeks of injury. Let's see how he goes after his women's team had a comprehensive win this morning in the earlier game.
Dockers running in now to take the kick at goal, and at a point, Is it a point or just
Nah, I think it was out on the full.
out of bounds on the full?
I think Leo Caswell was kicking
Yes,
that
it's
one.
screwed right across the goal face. They've kicked out Warner's Bay. Dockers have got the ball again. Good kick, just under great pressure. Going right through there. Dockers have got hold of the ball, running right into it. A great tackle on the
Holding
player.
the ball on that one. You could see the light, he just couldn't get through it at the end.
Warner's Bay are defending stoutly there. They're very good tackling.
I'd say with this little bit of breeze, it's probably a 1 to 2 goal breeze. So hopefully in the second quarter, Warner's Bay can turn it around and can use it a little bit better.
There's a lazy kick to the boundary. A lazy kick down there in the attacking zone. Warner's Bay will retrieve the ball over the boundary out of bounds on the full. There's a great clearance out there to the Warner's Bay players. Just could not handle it. Dropped the ball. No, the Warner's Bay have got it again. Disposing it back in centre field. And now the Dockers have got the ball again. There's a disposal right out wide near the boundary. There's four players going from the Warner's Bay. Big bump by the Warner's Bay players. The Dockers down on the ground.
Good kick in a bit of space there. It's all about the bounce. Oh, and it's popped straight up in the air. Bit unlucky there for Warner's Bay. Great tackle, great pressure by the Bay. It's gone back to him. Chance here for the Warner's Bay to get on the scoreboard. He's kicked it off the ground. Back to Ando. Snaps. Oh, looks for a target on the inside.
That's well
great.
Played.
That's great vision by the Warner's Bay 300 gamer.
Great disposal. Set shot right in front.
And it's a 50-metre penalty as well, so it's a certain one.
Running across the mark.
It's a certain goal for Warner's Bay. And Munners kicks the first goal for the Bay. One against, probably fair to say it's one against the play at this point.
Yes, I'd agree with that. It's been a great traversing of the whole ground to get there. The final disposal is terrific. It's a great day here today at Teralba. The oval here looks in fine shape, and the sponsors for the Dockers are the Underground Trade Services, the mighty Toronto Hotel, and Screen Printing. They're people that you should be supporting if you're involved with the Dockers here at Toronto. And there's a huge kick down into the forward line. Dropped 4 or 5 metres short of the goal post, and a Docker player ran in and just kicked it straight over the line for a goal. Straight from the touch out of the centre. This breeze has picked up a little bit. We're out here in the open. I can feel it behind my ears. Don't need flags.
Warner's Bay need to start winning it out of the centre a little bit more. Late Macquarie are dominating the taps and the clearances. It's being the ground a little bit shorter. It's one kick and you're into the forward 50, which is damaging.
Great disposal by Warner's Bay, running out wide now. Oh, the Dockers have got the speed there. Now intercepted by the Warner's Bay player. One of the smaller players on the field there. He's covering a lot of territory. Great disposal. High, long. Oh, just the Warner's Bay boy just couldn't get hold of it probably, but he's got it again. He's disposed across the field. Dangerous disposal. They've got away with it. Straight into the centre now. Bouncing has been taken up now, disposed straight into the 50, right into the 25, and they've taken it up and got a goal on the run.
Great continued pressure from Warners Bay, keeping it in their forward 50 with repeat entries. They just need to keep doing that and the goals will come eventually. It's a pretty close game in this first quarter, so hopefully it continues for the rest of the game.
I think that with the weather the way it is now, that all these players should be hydrating, getting water as much as they can to keep themselves going for the remainder of the game for the next 3 quarters after this, because they're covering a lot of territory.
Back to the centre with about 4 minutes to go on the clock. One more goal from either team's gonna be massive. Clearance by Warners Bay down to the forward line. A few extra late Macquarie players back there mopping it up. Not a real good handball. Warners Bay have another chance here. Bit of a floater in. Play on. I think that was a high tackle on the wing. Free kick to Warners Bay. Warners Bay have sort of started to settle into this game and hopefully they're in there for the long haul.
Warners Bay have the ball now. They're attacking strongly into the goal mouth.
It's gone towards Ando and he's just dropped the mark.
Just dropping almost a mark there from Warners Bay. Very great
Got the
pressure.
hands out.
Oh, a missed kick there.
It's play on still. And that's another goal to the
goal there out of...
Great effort there. Heaps of efforts and they've finally got rewarded on the scoreboard. So with about 2 minutes to go in this opening quarter, 2 points in it. Late Macquarie come out pretty hard and quick and got on the board. Warners Bay starting to claw back. Still time in this first quarter for another scoring opportunity, so the centre clearance again is crucial.
Yeah, both teams have started out this first quarter at a high velocity. They're really testing head endurance. Warners Bay have the ball from the bounce. Disposed in there, and the Dockers have got hold of it now. A handball. The young player there running well. Now he's just another player disposing it right down to the corner of the square. You can dispose it straight in. It's gone in. It's a bit of touching, bouncing the ball. It's getting towards the boundary. No, the Warners Bay players picked it up really well. Disposed clearly. Dockers have got hold of the ball there and they're disposed it right downfield there. The Docker boy, number 39, just kicked it straight down into the centre of the attacking area inside the 50. Warners Bay have got it. Handball, great. Kick across the goal to an open player for Warners Bay, 57.
It's about 30 seconds to go. There is probably one opportunity left. It's down the wing.
Long disposal down there to the centre. Dockers have intercepted that, taken a great mark.
With 15 seconds to go, that's probably it. Oh, he kicked it into the mark.
Kicked it into the player on the mark.
One last opportunity. And that's probably seen the first quarter out.
And that's the quarter break.
And that's the end of the quarter. We'll be taking a short break for the time being. Please join us again after the comments and the
Close
sponsors.
contest. The Dockers are leading 3 goals to 20 points to the Warners Bay 3 goals straight, 18 points.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
We're ready to start now the second quarter. The Lake Macquarie coaches are we're giving instructions regarding clearing deep with the wind into the wind, being on the ball in numbers, and to keep the pressure on the players all over the field and keep the running and tapping of the ball along the ground.
Yeah, Warners Bay were all about moving the ball quickly on, using the expanses of the field, and hopefully bettering their forward entry into the 50 for more scoring opportunities. So a great start by Warners Bay at the centre, kicked it forward. Should have taken that mark, dropped it. And it's a ball up, probably on the 50 line. Warners Bay have attacked the ball. Good handball out. Not a real good handball there. Should have moved on the book. And a mark there to Warners Bay. They're looking to move it quick as per the coach. That's a great mark. Opportunity to keep moving it. He's holding it up, looking for options. Short down the line. Bit of an intercept mark. He's played on quickly.
Great mark by Lake Macquarie. Played straight on, kicked it down the field. Lake Macquarie, they should have this ball, but they've been intercepted by Warners Bay. Warners Bay picked it up well. Now Lake Macquarie have got it. Handball to himself. It's travelling along the ground. The Warners Bay have cleaned it up, taking it now, disposing it. Got it down the field well. Intercepted there off the ground by the Dockers.
We'll have a throw in roughly on the 50 metre marker, the Dockers forward 50. Ruckman contest, bit of a falcon, and we'll have another go at it. Another throw in, straight on number 18, lines it up, and it's just pulled the kick a little, 1 point.
The Dockers kicked a point. It was a point off his boot. He kicked it across his boot. Undisciplined kick.
Warners Bay with the quick clicking.
Warners Bay have it. Long driving disposal right down to the centre field.
Warners Bay looking for options. Swanee's picking it up. Good handball out. Josh Buckley. Great handball. Shot for goal. A little bit wide, but great pressure by Warners Bay for a scoring opportunity. Warners Bay looking to put the pressure on in their forward 50 to try and keep it in there. Lake Macquarie kicked it wide. There's a free kick there to Warners Bay. Bit of a push out. Free kick to Lake Macquarie. Bit of a floating kick in back in towards the centre. Warners Bay players trying to pick it up.
An intercept by Lake Macquarie here in their defensive zone. The disposal out of bounds on the full.
Out of bounds. The Warners Bay pressure has definitely started picking up. Warners Bay player looking for an option. Great entry in there. It's gone over the back. Warners Bay with the hands out. Quick kick forward. Late Macquarie have cleared the ball. Warners Bay trying to clear it out of their forward 50. And we'll have a ball up there.
Strong attack from the Lake Macquarie Dockers there, clearing it away from their danger area in the defensive zone. They've got the ball again from the tap. Long disposal into the centre of the attacking zone.
Ball is dropped. Tackle, the ball's been knocked out. Warners Bay have picked it up and they're looking to clear.
Warners Bay have got hold of possession and cleared it very, very
great
well
kick.
from their
One
30
bounce.
metres out and going right down now to the other end of the field. Now Warners Bay, yes, they look like they're picking it up. Hit the ground, the Warners Bay player.
Ando's got the ball. He loves this opportunity.
He's kicked it.
And he's kicked the
I'd
goal.
say.
The old man of Warners Bay kicks another one for the year.
Warners Bay now take up the lead with 4 goals, 1-25 to Lake Macquarie 3-3-21.
Both teams are ringing in the changes due to the conditions probably starting to warm up. I'd say it'd be over 20 odd degrees now. It's a beautiful winter's day.
I'd like to thank the sponsors of the Dockers, the Underground Trade Services, Toronto Hotel and Screen Printing.
And Warners Bay would like to thank their major sponsors, the Blackbutt Hotel, Bodyworks, Physiotherapy and 7th Street Caravans. Lake Macquarie have got it on the outside wing. The contest always seems to be in the centre. Every time the ball goes forward, there seems to be a scoring opportunity. And there'll be a throw in midway through the last quarter, the second quarter, sorry.
Yes, we have approximately 12 minutes left in the all-in time. And the players will be looking forward to a long break.
Ruckman go at it in the centre, knock down to the Warners Bay. Good handball out. Bit of a pop kick under pressure. Opportunity for a mark, it didn't take it. Good bump there by Warners Bay. Ball is alive. Kick into the forward 50. Picked up nicely by the Lake Macquarie player. And a rush clearance. It probably looks like it's going to work. Warners Bay sweepers have been pretty active in this game. Oh, great one-handed mark there. Lake Macquarie are looking for options. Bit of a mungle kick forward. Good mop up. Dropped the mark that probably should have been taken.
Dockers are into attack now. It's been intercepted by Warners Bay right in about 30 metres out to the right-hand goal post. Now it's been kicked, disposed out. Warners Bay are on attack again. Intercepted by, he's dropped the mark, but he's got the ball to Docker. A reverse handball. I think that chap works for Underground Services.
Warners Bay picked it up clean. It's back on the ground.
A lot of heavy play there. All the players, both teams are right into it, onto the ball. Numbers around the ball. They're all putting their head where you wouldn't put a broom handle.
Turnover there by Warners Bay. He's kicked it forward. And it looks like a point. So with just under 10 minutes to go, the scores are 3-4-22 to Lake Macquarie. Warners Bay are 4-1-25. Warners Bay with a slight edge with the breeze in the second quarter. Opportunity here. Good spot up. Just the kick was a fraction too high. Has a chance, snap, and it's a throw in. Deep inside the Lake Macquarie forward 50. Just waiting for the throw in. Throws it in. Rucks go at it. Tap down to Warners Bay. Handball out. Round the corner clearance, it was smothered. Bit of a rolling maul happening out on the far wing. Great clearance.
Dockers have got the ball and put it right
And
into
that's a great
the
mark
forward
under
line,
pressure.
but a mark taken by the Warners Bay back there. Very well done.
Warners Bay must have listened to Coach Jim. They are moving the ball a lot quicker. Should have marked that one, Ando. He turned him inside out, looking up for a target. Munners takes the mark, plays on, kicks a mongrel, and it goes through.
He's kicked the goal.
The absolute worst kick I've ever seen. It goes straight through the middle. But it doesn't. All that matters is the score counts.
Whether they're good or bad, they all get 6 points.
That's right. No pictures drawn.
So Warners Bay are leading, coming into with only 7 minutes to go. 5 goals, 131 to 3-4-22 of the Lake Macquarie Dockers.
Back to the centre. Lake Macquarie win it out. One bounce. Bit of a floater. Great spoil. And another clearance by Warners Bay, but I think it might be coming back. No. Lake Macquarie got the ball again, looking inside. Great punch. Into the forward 50, Lake Macquarie looking for an option. Kicked it, they keep moving it forward. Warners Bay looking to clear it. And they have, and it's a drop mark. Good Shepherd off the ball, giving him the opportunity and a nice big clearing kick, but as a Lake Macquarie, he hasn't judged it real well. Oh man. Warners Bay battling hard, keep moving the ball forward. And that was a clearing kick out. If this was AFL, they'd call that deliberate. But we'll throw it in. With just under 6 minutes to go. 9-point margin to the Warners Bay. Hoping to continue their efforts from the women's victory this morning. Going into their forward 50.
Great punch out by the Lake Macquarie fullback there on the forward from Warners Bay. Looked like he had it set up to mark, and he's come through and punched it over the boundary.
Yeah, fully agree. Should be trying to take those with your hands out extended rather than chest marks. Throw in there, Warners Bay, turn, snap, and it's
Kick the
touched
point.
for a point. 10 points in it. We've just about 5 minutes to go in the quarter. Late Macquarie player looking for options. There's movement. He's kicked it. It's a great mark.
Late Macquarie on the attack, breaking away by 30 metres from the centre here. Getting down the paddock. Another great mark. They're right on the attack now. Taking too long to take the kick. It should have been gone ages ago. Warners Bay now have just intercepted that disposal. Everyone had too long to think about it.
Going down the wing, looking for options. Great penetrating kick to full forward. Endo's picked the ball up. Sold a bit of candy, turned him around. Looked for his ruckman. Gave a contest. Handballed out. Late Macquarie have cleared the danger for now. Good handball out. Turnover going back into Late Macquarie forward 50. Good punch there. And torped it out of there. The old-fashioned torp. Bring it back. Late Macquarie have mopped it up. Great shepherd there off the ball to give his man a bit of option. Nearly a great mark. He's crawling after it. Maybe he should stand up. And he's picked the ball up. Good handball out. Down the wing, the boys are starting to get really tired. 3 minutes to go before the long break. And that's a great mark by Cougs. Not so much the kick, but it gets there eventually. That's a mark to Warners Bay. Pay the man in front. Looking to move it quick. It's a high kick. Bit of a punch. Straight down to the Warners Bay player. And it's out on the full.
As the quarter comes to a close, Warners Bay are keeping an extra back down there into the ground to counter the attack by the Dockers.
That's a great intercept mark there by the Warners Bay player. Going back, he's done have a shot. 2 minutes to go. He's kicked it well. It's gone across the face, and it's another point. Not a bad effort from that pocket. It's a pretty tough spot to kick from. Kick out by Late Macquarie. Keeping in front of him, great play. Taking possession. Looking for an option. Oh, I should have taken the mark. Just dropped it, unfortunately. Great clean up by Warners Bay. They're moving it quick. Went the one-hander, dropped it. And that's a ball up on the 50. Great defence there by Warners Bay, trying to lock it into their forward 50. We're down to the final minute in this second quarter. Both teams are pretty competitive. Warners Bay looking for one last opportunity to hit the scoreboard before the quarter ends. Late Macquarie clear it and move it forward. Their opportunity now. Goes over the back. He's picked it up clean. Handball in. Shot at goal. A bit of a floater across the goal for a point. Got 30 seconds to go for this quarter.
And I think that every player on the field is looking for the long break. And the intensity of the defence from the Warners Bay club has been very strong in the last 5 to 7 minutes.
Gone the top out. And it's taken a mark. Great kick out. 7 seconds to go. And I'd say that's probably it for the quarter, for the half. Has he paid it? Has he paid it? He has paid it.
Yes.
So he's got a kick after the siren.
70-metre kick.
70-metre kick.
Into the wind.
Into the breeze. Warners Bay have got a heat back there on the line trying to stop it. And it's not very pretty. That ends the half. Scores are 3-5, 23 to Lake Macquarie, to Warners Bay 5-3, 33. We'll be right back after the long break. Stay tuned.
We're ready to start the second half of this contest. It's a very close, hard-fought contest so far in the first two quarters. And I'm noticing both groups, there's battered and bruised. They're ready for the bounce now. Oh, it's a throw-up. And Dockers coaches have been emphasising the breeze that's blowing out there, using it down there, and a great mark by the Warners Bay player, taking it out wide, but they'll be pumping it in there to the Dockers in this quarter.
Warners Bay move it with a couple of short passes, long kick in, not a real good kick, turnover on the back 50. Looking for a short target, bit high, ball's hit the ground, good Shepherd. Picked the ball up, moved it on. Quick kick in, and it's a great mark. Nice kick into the 450. He's gone over the back. Late Macquarie player. Snap one through. Great start for Late Macquarie.
That paid dividends. Long kicks into the centre there of the attacking goalpost.
At this point, I'd like to thank the Warners Bay major sponsors, the Blackbutt Hotel, Bodyworks Physiotherapists, and 7th Streets Caravan. Also, I'd like to thank Wilson Security, the major sponsor of the Black Diamond. High tackle there for a free kick to Warners Bay. Looking wide for a target. Popped up. Still in play. Kept moved it forward. Still in. I'm out on the full. Late Macquarie looking for forward targets. Bombs it in long. Bounced over the back. Who's going to get there first? Warners Bay clear it. Quick kick out. Needs to keep his feet. Knocked it to advantage. Warners Bay ripped it out. A great mark by Late Macquarie. Great running from the defence.
Looks like the man that marked the ball from the Dockers has winded himself. He's got to put himself together. See if he can dob this one from about 45 metres out. Well, not such a good kick, but out of bounds. Been taking practice set shots from Mr. Cloak from the
Looks like both teams are trying to use this breeze that's favouring the right-hand side of the camera. Dockers used it in the first and they're using it again in the third. Taking out the ruck, quick clearance, going wide and spotted up a Warners Bay player. Another penetrating kick down the wing. It's all Late Macquarie over there and a great overhead mark.
The Dockers are now starting to penetrate back into the 50 zone. The Warners Bay have intercepted that and disposed it. Long, well marked.
Looking to get back down the corridor. Good contest. Sock it off the ground. Got one over the back. got the ball, bit toey. Let Macquarie clean up nicely and look for an attack and a great mark out on the wing.
Oh, great mark from Warners Bay there, intercepting a long ranging disposal from the Dockers.
Great mark there, played on straight away, looking for a kick in, and it's a great mark there.
Warners Bay at the last couple of minutes seem to have great intensity at the ball.
Looking to spot up someone. Pack form, knocked out. Late Macquarie have got it. And looking to exit. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. And a handball through the centre. The linking play, Late Macquarie, and their running is having a big effect on this game. Bit of a smother. Another smother. Kick off the ground. And it's a throw in deep in the Warners Bay defence.
Warners Bay did well there to smother those balls off the boot.
Nice punch out. But it looks to be all Warners Bay in that corner. It's taking him on, he's got it around him. Looking for options. Not a real good kick, and it's intercepted by Late Macquarie. Played on quickly. There's a man over the back. Drops a mark he should have probably taken. Let's throw it in there on the Late Macquarie forward 50.
The Late Macquarie boy just dropped that ball. He was thinking about what he was going to do before he had the ball.
Rucks go at it. Tap down. Warners Bay cleared it out. They played that sweeper roll pretty well. And a great kick forward. Moved it on a quick into the forward 50. There's no one home. It's a race. And it's going to be a throw in by the looks of it. Quick movement from the Warners Bay from defence into attack. Got about 12 minutes into this, 12 minutes gone, left in this third quarter. What scores are Late Macquarie 4-5-29, Warners Bay 5-3-33. Clearing kick by Late Macquarie to a bit of space. Not a real good kick in. Buckley's got the ball. Great kick in. Shocking bounce. Straight to a Warners Bay player. And it's a point. Good opportunity there. They missed the Warners Bay. It just wasn't a real good snap around the corner.
There's 11 and a half minutes to go, and it's 4-5-29 Lake Macquarie, Warners Bay 5-4-34.
Mark taken out in the wide in the back 50. Kick down the line. Bit of a spoil. Warners Bay pick it up. Kick it back in. Nearly a mark taken by Josh. Great backup work. Great work, Josh Buckley. Great second effort there. Tap one by Late Macquarie. Quick handball out. Running into their own players. And there's going to be a ball up there. Great tackling by both sides. It's been on display today. Rucks go at it. Great tap by Late Macquarie. Good clearing kick. Oh, dangerous kick here. It's gone straight up in the air. No one knows where it is. Like Macquarie picked it up. And a great kick out, turning defence into attack. Another great spoil by the Warners Bay defence. And that's holding the ball. Free kick to Warners Bay.
The way he got hit, I think he swallowed it.
Yeah, I think he felt that one. Warners Bay player looking for options. Horrible kick. Bounced nicely for Warners Bay. It's a ball up.
Oh, you can probably, if it gets too close to someone's give it, so I might have to come and edit that. Shane! Keep him out of Logan's area. That's it, buddy.
That late Macquarie player has been everywhere in this quarter. Bouncers, running. Bit of a high tackle, that one.
Tackle around the neck.
Have you made that change, Carl?
Oh, great mark there, low down from the Dockers. Flying across the grass.
You can see the boys are starting to get tired. There's not much movement forward of the ball. Players with trying to find a target are finding it very difficult.
Yeah, like a couple of racehorses I've backed.
A couple I've owned too. Free kick there for a bit of a late contact.
He got there as soon as he could, though.
He did. Looking for options, looking down the field, there is no movement. It is pretty stagnant. The high bomb. Tried the bounce, didn't pop up. Steps around the player, looking for a target. Great kick in, sun's in the eyes. And that's a great mark. He's played on.
And he kicked the point. Does he know goal? I think.
And he's kicked the goal.
He's kicked a goal from a great disposal into the goal square. The Dockers gives them a bit more run, I should imagine, after that effort. I'd like to thank the sponsors for the Lake Macquarie Dockers, the Underground Trade Services, the Mighty Toronto Hotel, and Screen Printing.
So with that goal, it takes it back to a 1-point lead to the Dockers with 6 minutes to go in the third term. They're using the wind really well in this quarter.
Waiting for the bounce here now. The umpire's bringing the ball into the centre. Both coaches are grinding their teeth.
Rucks go up, good tap down. Ball's in dispute. Bit of a floater in, and it's a great mark into the sun, looking straight into it. Looking for a target out, and it's a great kick as well. And that was a terrible kick by Warners Bay, but they've mopped it up, continued to move it forward. Ball's in dispute in the middle. Players running over it. Quick kick in. Warners Bay trying to find a target to hit. He's gone wide with a bit of a floater. That's a great mark. He's looking for options. Gone down the line. And he's paid the mark. Great mark there.
Give him an option. There he is in the square, Sam. Pop it up.
The kicking into the forward line from the late Macquarie has let him down this quarter. Need to give it a little bit of air. He has another chance here. Handballed it out. Good bump. And find a target. Nearly caved his chest in that shot.
Lake Macquarie defending very strongly there, putting their bodies on the line.
2 bounces. Going into the forward 50, looking for a target. It's gone long. It's floating through, and it's gone through. Great rebound football by the Warners Bay, taking it from defence into forward and finishing with the chocolates. With 3.5 minutes to go of the third quarter, Warners Bay are back to a 5-point lead.
Very tight game here today with just on the 3-quarter break. The Warners Bay boys in that last few minutes have been really putting their bodies on the line in defence.
Rucks go at it again. No one touches it. Bounces through. Late Macquarie escape with a good tackle. And that's holding the ball. Great tackle. Pinned the one arm. Had no opportunity to get rid of it. Warners Bay looking for an option. Kicked it to space. Who will run onto it? Warners Bay look like they're leading to it. Handball back over. Got around him. Another handball. Looking for a target. He's had a shot. And he's kicked it from the pocket. What a great goal.
Well, if you're not willing to speculate, you'll never accumulate, and he's got that great goal.
I wouldn't want to see him try it again because I don't reckon he could do it with 20 footballs from that spot. But luck plays a major part in this game. After late Macquarie challenged Warners Bay's halftime lead, Warners Bay have kicked back out to that 2-goal lead. Could be vital 2 goals leading in the last quarter with Warners Bay running with the wind. Warners Bay clear the 50, the centre square, sorry, looking for a forward target. Hits the ground, Ando's onto it. Oh, shocking bounce. Straight over the top. Boys are starting to get tired. They're struggling to pick the footy up. He's taken him on and he's dropped the ball. Warners Bay free kick. Warners Bay floater into the forward 50. Ball's in there, bouncing around. It's come out, shot. And it's a point.
Good opportunity shot at goal there from the Warners Bay, getting that point.
We're into the final minute here. Late Macquarie turned it over down the wing. Warners Bay want to slow it down. Cougs has been everywhere this game. He's looking for targets, slowing it down. He's going back. They're just holding it up. They're happy with this lead going into the final term. Back to Cougs. He's just holding it up. Warners Bay happy to take this lead into the last term. 5 seconds. And that's it.
There's a siren for the end of the third quarter. The scores are Lake Macquarie 5-5-35, Warners Bay leading 7-5-47.
We'll be right back after these next breaks. Stay tuned.
Don't miss the Wilson Security Black Diamond AFL this weekend. Entry to all games is free. Check out the game times and venues at bdafl.com.au. Black Diamond AFL and Prime 7, your local AFL team.
Here we are at the start of the fourth quarter. This very tight game, 5-5 the Dockers, 35 to the Warners Bay. Have been playing very hard in the last part of that third quarter, 7-5-47. So the Dockers will be trying to use their running ability to get that ball up, dob a few goals.
Coach Jim from the Warners Bay side is looking for them to keep moving the ball forward, use this breeze, kick it long and get it down into the forward 50. Handball out of centre by Lake Macquarie, moving it forward. Kicked it wide. Still in. Oh, he's kept it in. Bit of soccer skills on support there, end of step. He's looking for a forward target. He punched it to a Warners Bay. He's kicked it. And it's a point. Warners Bay looking to try and lock it into the forward 50 for multiple shots.
The breeze has lost a little bit of its intensity, favouring the attacking side of the play for the Warners Bay, so it might even out a little bit as the quarter goes on, the play.
Warners Bay have the numbers around the ball, quick kick. And it's a throw in the forward pocket of the Warners Bay. Probably a bit of a danger time here for the Lake Macquarie. They need to really get the ball out of there and get it moving forward. They're down by 13 points. Not a lot, but they do need the first goal of the opening of the last quarter. Ball up 20 metres out from the Warners Bay goals. Rucks go up. It's been knocked out. Lake Macquarie first to the ball. Beats one. Kicked it out left foot, but it's all Warners Bay. Got the handball out. He's kicked it. And Ando's taken a great mark. The 300 game veteran goes back to try and slot the goal through. He's lining it up. That's not a real good kick. He set it up though. It's gone through untouched for another point. Lake Macquarie kicking it in, looking for a target. It's gone down the middle, risky kick, and it's turned straight over to Warners Bay. Those kicks need to probably go out a fraction wider. With the wind behind him, distance shouldn't be a problem, it should be just the accuracy. Good strike, just to the left of the post.
Dockers' kick out there was a bit of a lack of discipline and bad decision making.
Looks like the Dockers are going for a new kicking option. Obviously, old mate got the sack from the last one. It's a great kick out. That gets them moving. Looking for options. Bit of a floater.
Hit the ball, Doctor!
Got the handball out.
Hit him! Come on!
Bit of a kick. And then Coach Pig has taken one. Turns around on the right foot. Sets it to the top of the goals. Play on. Ando's kept his feet and he's kicked another one.
There's a good goal, that, and great mark. To play straight on. Clear thinking, execution well.
The Warners Bay player kicked it to the danger spot and it paid off. You must keep your feet when you're in defence, and that's what happened. Late Macquarie players slipped over, Warners Bay kept their feet, and the result was a goal. So 15 minutes left of the last quarter. Warners Bay kick away with a bit more of a lead. So it's Late Macquarie 5-5-35 to Warners Bay 8-8-56. Late Macquarie really do need the next one now.
Centre half back. Three players mark at one spot. Run up.
Rucks go up. Late Macquarie win the clear tap. Going back through the centre. And he clears it. Warners Bay player just dropped the mark there. Should have probably taken it. And a ball up there. Ball's been spat out. A bit of a pinball action at the moment, but it's another ball up there. Warners Bay clear the danger. Bit of a midfield bomb. Got knocked down. Warners Bay are out again. They got a runner out wide. The kick just went over the top a little bit. Sold a bit of candy, kicked it forward, bit of a floater. Ball is in the ground. Warners Bay pick it up. Quick kick in. Warners Bay take the mark. Uncontested. He looks confident he's going back to have a shot. He's hit the top, and it's a great mark. Warners Bay player just read the ball a little bit better than the Late Macquarie.
Yes, the Late Macquarie back seemed to lose the flight of that ball. He's kicked that goal.
That football will be lucky to be found. He kicked it that far.
He's put it into the Everglades.
That's it. So we're just under 13 minutes to go in the last term. The scores are now 5-5-35 Dockers to Warners Bay 9-8-62. They've kicked away with a bit of a lead using this little bit of breeze. It's died off a fair bit, but it's still just a fraction there.
Yes, the Warners Bay have really got a healthy lead now. I think it's going to take a great effort from the Dockers to get back in this.
Oh. The umpires have asked for a new football. The other one has seen better days and is probably floating its way down into Lake Macquarie. And that was a throw. Warners Bay free kick. Warners Bay have been paid the mark. Very lucky there. Daniel Gray's going back to have a shot at goal. He's missed the last 8 weeks of football.
And the kick represents that 8 weeks of missing.
Yeah.
Flew it off the side of his boot.
Yeah, it's a pretty ordinary effort there by Daniel. I expect a little bit more out of him. Warners Bay trying to lock it in. Late Macquarie is spreading. It's a great kick.
The last mark was a bit controversial, but I felt the umpires today have been really good for the game.
Yeah, they've let the play flow, which is what we were all after. So that's the main thing. They've let the boys play. It's been played in good spirits, so everyone should be pretty happy with it. There's a ball up there. The ball up on the edge of the centre square. Lake Macquarie with their first entry, and they've taken a great mark.
It was a very good disposal from the centre and a great mark. He's played on and kicked a point. Lack of discipline, total lack of discipline.
Yeah, even though they're behind, you still need to go back and line yourself up. Warners Bay looking for targets. Been pretty disciplined. They've been going wide most of it. Should have taken that one, the ruckman. It's coming back in. High ball. Warners Bay spreading it. All Lake Macquarie there. Oh, it's a shocking bounce. Sidestepping from the Warners Bay player. A little chip over the top.
Good tackle there, ball and all.
Lake Macquarie, free kick for holding the ball. He's played it on. Kick was just a fraction short, but they've cleaned up. He's tried to kick one off the side of the foot. It's just floated over the top. Lake Macquarie got a couple of numbers there. He snapped, and he's straight to a Warners Bay player. A little bit more composure needed from Lake Macquarie into their forward 50.
Just becoming a bit desperate as the time moves on for them.
Warners Bay just clearing the area, setting up again from the throw-in.
We have approximately just under 8 minutes to go, 7:50.
Throw-ins in. Rucks go at it. Warners Bay have got it and they've cleared it further down. Lake Macquarie are the first to the ball. Picks it up. Kicks it around the corner. Warners Bay intercept it and kicked it forward. And Ando's taken another mark.
That's a good mark.
That's what happens when you play forward in front of your opponent. Quick kicks in, they fall straight to you. I'll back him in this time. His last kick was horrendous. This one will go through the middle. Oh, it's a mark on the line. Didn't have the legs. Lake Macquarie kicking it out. Ball hits the ground. Quick kick out. Lake Macquarie looking for targets, but there's just no movement forward. Great hit out in front. He's staying down after that one. That one rattled. I felt that one from me. Warners Bay have picked it up and have continued to move it forward. It's over the back. Lake Macquarie have found a target in the middle of the field. Another uncontested mark. They're playing on quickly. This is better play. They've had a look. And that's a free kick to Lake Macquarie.
The Warners Bay player did not have his eye on the ball at all. It's a long kick, this one.
They really do need this one for any chance. He's kicked it. It's going to be short. Smothered.
Series of kicks and rebounds. Now it's been cleared by Warners Bay.
Another clearance has been touched. Warners Bay first to the ball.
Yeah.
Warners Bay with some great hands there, looking for someone in the middle. Should have been attacking the ball. Ball is in dispute. Warners Bay still got the opportunity. High tackle. Warners Bay free kick.
This attempted goal is the result of better shepherding around the ball than the opposition.
Yeah, Warners Bay seem to be hunting impacts a little bit more than Lake Macquarie. Lake Macquarie tend to be just a couple of their players going at it. Warners Bay tend to have 3 or 4 around there. Hasn't gone through. That's a point. Lake Macquarie with the quick kick out. Bit of a rolling maul there happening again. He hits it off the ground. Bit of a tempers are starting to fray a little bit out there.
Hey, Lukey, get the ball!
A few players there having a debate there who's doing what to who. They're very tired now and they lack of concentration and discipline. Just like to thank the sponsors of the Dockers at Lake Macquarie, Screen Printing, the Mighty Toronto Hotel, Trades Underground Trade Services.
And for Warners Bay, I'd like to thank the Black Butt Hotel, 7th Street Caravan and Bodyworks Physiotherapy, plus the major sponsor, the BDAFL, Wilson Security. So for any security needs, please contact them. Warners Bay with a quick kick, comes through, bit of a sky. No one's going to catch that one, it's a run. And he's taken it out. Bit of a throwing in deep inside the Warners Bay forward 50. We're done to 2 minutes to go. Safe to say this game is over. Warners Bay are leading 9-10-64 to Lake Macquarie 5-6-36. Good hands out there, Warners Bay. And they've kicked another one. That's the icing on the cake.
It's right out into the swamp amongst the mangroves. To retrieve this ball, I'll need to wear their waders.
And now we're down into the last minute of action for the day. Looks like Warners Bay done a run-out comprehensive winners on the day. Follow with the earlier victory of the women's team. So far it's been a pretty good day for the boys and girls from Warners Bay.
Yes, I think Warners Bay just sneaking in front in that third quarter sealed the game for them as they entered into the fourth quarter here, and they've maintained that pressure.
The coaches are shaking hands with 20 seconds to go. One last opportunity to get on the board for Lake Macquarie. Nearly a great mark. And that's it.
It's a full-time hooter. I think all the players were pleased to hear that.
Final scores is Lake Macquarie 5-6-36 to Warners Bay 10-10-70. I'd like to thank you for tuning in for the game. The next game will be the Division 1 between the two teams, so stay around. Watch a bit more good footy on a Sunday. Thanks.
Good, thank you. Bye-bye.